Hey, Robert.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry, that's my hand.
Oh, Robert, get your hat.
No, that's okay.
Robert has
I know
the
who
same
got. He has a
hat.
hat too.
I just shaved. Okay. My hat will just smell good now.
Look at that. Your hat is awesome. Mine is. I did not make mine long enough. I know I didn't make mine long enough.
It is
I was trying to
looks
adjust
awesome.
for my big old head. Yes.
So
I agree.
Robert,
all right, look.
Did you use the same pattern as this, or which pattern did you?
Yeah,
nice.
The same pattern, and I made a pom pom.
Ooh, you made them like green and red mixed. I like that.
Yeah, so I could get it like fluffier. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, we are definitely.
It's my internet, so I apologize. I'm on my cell phone right now because we're setting my internet.
Yeah, I am too.
But
I'm on my phone.
I'm on my
Are you
cell
okay?
phone.
Okay.
Internet.
Now,
you're on. Are you on your Wi-Fi though?
I am, yes, and that's what I was gonna say. If I get blurped out, I'll just reconnect because we're in the middle of that storm just started here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Hi, Emmy. Hi, Susan. Hi, Patty. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Gloria.
Hi.
Come on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. So nice to see everybody here.
And you know, we didn't even plan to have all these hats on at the same time.
I need to flip over to this side. This is my good side.
I just had mine sitting here, and Mel. Oh, here, you guys. Here, Robert. We got to make the Zoolander face.
That's her.
Hold on.
Blue steel. Blue steel.
Blue steel.
This is the puppy.
Hey. The puppy's interrupting.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Mobs, Yarnery and Cooking.
Oh,
hi,
awesome.
Wanda.
Shamika is on Facebook, and she is, I'm assuming she is deaf and is a crocheter.
Hi, Shamika.
Hi.
My pup wants to show off.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. I have a pup that's hi.
I said, you want this? Good girl.
Oh,
good girl
cute
said.
puppy.
Good girl.
Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Emma.
That's my service dog. She's 15 months.
Oh, she's awesome.
Hi, Ed. Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Ed. Hi, Amy. Hi, Emma. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Mobs. Hi, Amy. I know you caught a lot of people earlier, so come here, Sammy. Sammy, come up. Let's see if they can see you.
I will keep catching everybody.
Oh, okay. Can you get over you want to get in my lap a little bit? Here. Let me get this out of your way. I'm in a room. Hang on.
I have Penelope here, but she's just kind of minding her own business.
Is she? No,
I got 3 running around here somewhere.
Right here.
Hi, Lizzie
right
King.
Here.
Hi, Liz King. Lizzie. Hey, Amy.
Really? No.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, this is a hat pattern that I found from on my Facebook group. Somebody in my Facebook group made a lot of these. And I've seen other people make them, and I just fell in love with this hat. And then which one of our yarn hookers did we talk about this hat on? Was it last week? Or was it the week before last?
I
think it was last week because
I think it was last week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last week because because we did the Christmas one last week, and the one I did before that was quick accessories.
Oh, so, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Let me see here. I'm going to switch my internet, so if I drop, I'll be back. Is it fully up? Because I'm not seeing 5. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Jeannie's knitting teeny weeny Jeannie beanies today.
Oh, wait, where's mine?
I love saying that.
Are you still working on sweaters, Ginger?
I am. In fact, I'm working on this one right now. I'm almost
Oh, wow.
I'm
Ooh.
almost done. Wow. I'm almost done with this side. Well, you see what it's looking like.
There you go.
Okay. Yes, I'm working on sweaters. Are you working on a sweater?
No, this is 30 out of the 1,020 little squares I have to make
Oh,
for a blanket. There's one.
nice.
There's two. There's three. That's groups of 10. And then I have two more.
Oh, wow. Now, what color or what size yarn are you using?
It's like a light 4, a light DK.
Okay.
Okay.
They're basically from like little bonbons from Amazon that I've had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. Right there. Hey, all right. I'm gonna put the link in chat. I thought we were gonna have Vic with us today, but let me go ahead and put the link in chat. If anybody else wants to join us, I do 2 at a time that I let in. So,
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I have 40. I thought.
Ooh, awesome.
So, are you going to put them together like with any pattern, color pattern, or are you just going to wherever they land, they land?
Pretty much. I'm gonna have them like I have some that are variegated. I have some that are just kind of changed. Some that are straight color, like plain color,
Right.
and I think I'm just gonna like stagger them somewhere.
Those are my favorite kind to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a whole. I think it's that tub. That's all granny squares, different sizes that someone just gave me.
Wow.
The trunk below it is full of yarn. I have
Wow.
a 3-drawer chest that the phone is on is full of yarn, and the cabinets behind me on the bottom is full of yarn.
Wow. That's
Wow.
respectable.
Hi, Diane.
Plus a couple bags.
Diane. Hi, Maribel. Yeah, I'm almost done with this side of my sweater, so I'm going to seam up the sides, sew on the arms, do the lapel, and it's done.
Awesome. I'm actually going to finish up my mom's blanket while we're chatting. So, Robert, while we are here, tell us about what you got going on. I know you got your YouTube channel, and you just posted a video today, right?
Yes. That's the one I told you I promised I wouldn't do on live.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
But it
and
came to
you
be a
sent me the
decent
link
size.
for it, and I need to go watch it, and I will.
And then I also have, well, I have 2 YouTube channels, actually.
Oh, you do?
I have this one, and then I have one called Wheels for Me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much my story of my life of a paraplegic.
Oh, got you.
So you'll see like where I have, I think 2 videos up right now. One is my first time swimming since my accident. And the first one is like how I became paralyzed. And then I'm going to be using them to go around, especially with my journey through my surgeries and everything that I'm about to have.
So it's like a vlog channel kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be very helpful for people that go through the same exact thing.
And yeah, and especially at the beginning of their journey, and as they see somebody who's already gone through it.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, Wednesday is the 2-year anniversary that I fell that put me in this chair.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
So you fell, and I know that that some of that information is probably in the video that you posted.
Yeah.
But so you fell. What kind of fall was it?
It was a comic book fall.
Was
Literally, I was taking the trash out, and it had just snowed. I think there was like maybe an inch of snow at the time, if that, on the ground. And mind you, there was already like 3 feet of snow that year already. But
Wow.
Uh-huh.
and then I took out the trash. I came back and I literally like slipped up and landed straight on my butt, like sitting up like I am now.
Oh my gosh.
My right leg was back. I can't even do it because your body isn't meant. But my right leg was like back like that. Tore my MCL, and then slowly my spine decompressed at T3 level. The T3 I cracked for the vertebrae, and then all the pressure completely cut off from T2 down. So I'm one vertebrae away from my cervical.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
No, my late husband, he slipped. It was a similar situation. He slipped down our stairs and fell. But fortunately, he just had a hairline fracture, so it wasn't like offsetting, you know what I mean? And he was just going to get a brace. But unfortunately, and this is me telling anybody who's looking at opioids, he accidentally overdosed on that. So that's what ended up happening.
Yeah, I can't take anything. Like when I was actually at a friend's house, and for 4.5 hours, I didn't realize I was paralyzed because it was a month. It was basically 39 days later that I actually became paralyzed from it.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was having muscle contractions to where my feet, like I was having like a drop foot, but I couldn't really walk well.
Yeah.
And I had a teenager who's tall and thin and clumsy as could be, fell on my leg while I was in a chair.
Oh.
And I didn't feel nothing.
Oh.
And then I realized for 4.5 hours I hadn't felt anything. So they brought me over to I was on the phone because I wasn't with my wife right at the time. I was on video with my wife and my mom. And I'm just like, I can't feel. Like, this is weird. I can't feel anything. Tried to get up, couldn't move. So they called the ambulance, brought me over to the little hospital down the road. Not where I am now, but down the road. And within, about an hour and a half, the doctor came back. Not even an hour and a half. Like about a half hour later, he comes back and he was talking to our trauma center 3 hours away. And they ended up life flighting me. Yep, all the way down there. In a matter of 20 minutes, but when I got to the hospital, in a matter of 20 minutes, I was already done in the MRI machine, in the OR, prepped, and about to go going under surgery for my first one. Yeah. And I just remember the surgeon literally looking over me at like 2:00 in the morning, looking over at me and goes, I don't know how you're living right now.
Wow.
Like your compression, my compression is right here. So it's right behind my heart and lungs.
Oh my goodness. That's
he looked at me and goes, I have no idea how you're living. Never mind up and talking like you and I are right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he was keeping it. Something, whatever you believe in, was keeping an eye out on you for that night.
Definitely. And I've gotten better, but then kind of went worse. And then last year also, so then that was and then we had to move because I was at 22 stairs. We were on the second floor. I was up 22 stairs, so we had to move. I found a place. We found a place. Speaking of, here's Camera Hog right here.
There he is.
Found a place.
He or she?
She.
Okay, there she is.
She's a sweetheart.
15-month-old German Shepherd.
Thanks,
and
Denise.
she's a attention hog. But she exactly 6 weeks to the day after we moved in, our whole building burnt down because of someone cooking meth upstairs.
Oh my goodness.
Everything. 3 cats out of our 4. We lost 3 cats and everything. Like we literally went out in pants, a t-shirt. And this is May, so it was kind of chilly. Pants and t-shirts and my chair. That was it. We were the first ones out. We had no phone, no wallet, no nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we just left everything. And then what? 2.5 months we were homeless through the summer. This is all the first year of me being paralyzed. We got the place that we're in now at the end, who happens to be the same owners, and we've been here ever since. So yeah, it's been. And in the middle of all that is how I started crocheting.
Well, it sounded like you needed some sort of outlet. You absolutely needed some sort of outlet.
That's a crazy story, Robert. You should write a book.
You're about the 100th person who has said that.
You should write a book. You've got a very interesting, your story would help a lot of people.
I agree. Well, and especially because you're talking about the journey, and I remember you mentioning last week on the live that it's more difficult for those people who become disabled, harder for them than people who are born disabled.
Yeah.
And navigating some of that. I know it gosh. Hi, and just real quick, I'm gonna say real quick, hi Janine. Hi Sandy, and thank you, Deneen. And I know
Diane's Miracle Kitty. This is the one that made it out of the fire.
There's a little kitty. Hi.
He was in the papers. Everyone around town knows Panda. And I actually birthed him from his mom. I helped. He was a twin. So we've had him since he was a baby. Go.
The gray one, if anybody ever follows me on Instagram, my gray guy, he was about 3 weeks old when we found him underneath the house next door. And I bottle fed him for a few weeks before he could start eating. So there's an attachment that you get with those. Oh, there's another one.
Oh my God. So how many do you have now?
Look at those paws.
They're big.
She has another story to her. We have 3.
Okay.
That's Nunu. That's Panda. She's going to get. Is Bella in the room with Isis? Bella's in the other room. Her and her sister witnessed her owner being killed. She was in the roof for 2 weeks afterwards. No food, no water. So when we got her, she was like emaciated. And the person who was unfortunately killed, her sister brought her to us and said, look, you're the only ones we trust you with her. So now she's just a big fluff ball that is a scaredy cat, but she's a sweetheart.
I love that. I love that so much. Not that her previous owner was killed, but that they trusted you guys so much to take good care of her.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yep, there's Bella right there. She came out of the room.
Hi, Crochet.
Isis, come here.
German Shepherds. Okay, so Emma, and I'm missing some of it because we've been chatting. Emma says German Shepherds are hands down the best dogs ever.
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzie and Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Oh, and thank you for reminding everybody to give that thumb a squish. Everybody keep Julie's dad in your thoughts. She is not going to be with us tonight only because he got through the surgery good. So it's just going to be healing. Now it's healing.
Oh, good.
And seeing how things go forward. But but she went to go visit him. He is a little bit away from her. I think he's in Albany. So I think I forget how far away she said that was.
I remember her saying it was a couple of hours away.
I think it was, exactly. In my mind, I was thinking a couple hours. So keep her in your thoughts. And while her dad is healing, there's still a chance that he could have his leg amputated. So just keep it. Everything went well. It's just, it's still, the healing factor is still, as we get older, healing is a lot harder. So
yeah.
You know how that goes. So just keep her in your thoughts. Lizzie's saying hubby is disabled now and you told him to learn to crochet, but he just can't. But it is hard on him as he can't go as he used to. Yeah. If he doesn't crochet, there might be something else that he can do with his hands. is something that more aligns with his brain.
What
Because you
project?
have to do something that aligns right with your brain. You know what I mean?
For sure. Something that makes gives your brain the dopamine hits.
Yep. So, and it could be, hey, maybe he starts coding. And I'm not
Hi,
saying
Lisa.
that's the way he likes it, but hi, Lisa Crafty Corner. Hello. But just something. Didn't think you ever get them done. I like your donuts. I saw one on Ginger's
Facebook.
No, I didn't see it on Facebook. I saw it on
Discord.
Yes.
Discord. Oh, now, Jeannie, you probably told us, but how big around are those donuts? I really like those donuts. Those are so cute. Oh, play a game on the computer. Oh, Sims is dangerous. Have you guys ever played Sims?
I never got into it, but yeah, I have.
No, I haven't done farms. Well, I haven't done Farm Sim, but I have played The Sims, and I still play The Sims, and I can kill a full day playing The Sims. And you guys, whenever I like duck, I am eating my dinner.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm trying to be somewhat discreet about it, but I'm not always that way. Anyway, I tried to eat it before we went live, and I ran out of time.
Speaking of YouTube channels, I just reached my 100 views, and I now have 80 subscribers.
Yay! All right, congratulations.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
And I will it's not in there right now, but I will add your links into the description. Let me see. Let me go over to
Here, I can do it.
Okay.
Now, Robert, you're hooked to the king now?
Correct.
Okay. Let me find your YouTube.
I'll get it real quick. Because I have a link to a video.
Oh, you've got it right here?
That I need to watch. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent it to you too, Ginger, because I tagged you also.
Okay.
All right. Let me just pause that because I'm not gonna watch it right now.
So, Robert, what kind of things did you do before your accident? Like, what kind of hobbies and stuff did you do? Like, what made you decide to do crochet once you had the accident? Had you ever been interested in yarn before?
Yes, when I was little, I used to do a plastic canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And, I come from a family of artists of all sorts, painting, drawing, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, but my biggest thing was hiking, climbing mountains, and ocean swimming.
So you were a very physical person beforehand. This had to have been an adjustment for you.
Yep. And I'm also ex-military, so I'm in ADHD. So when I finally settled down, my sister, who's in actually upstate New York, she's like, well, why don't you try crocheting? And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I don't know anywhere. Like where I live, there's nowhere here to teach you anything. Everything's by yourself.
Right.
So she's like, no, check out this person on YouTube. So I did. The first one was Jada and Stitches. And that's how I learned how to crochet.
Oh, that's
and
neat.
Then it just pretty much took off from there. And it helps keep my hand going when I want to get up and run and I can't. So it keeps my mind going with that.
Sure.
But like in the summertime and stuff, even in the winter when the roads are pretty plowed, because I really can't go on the sidewalks because they're like this, and to go by myself can be a little dangerous.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have a motorized, so it's all by arm strength. The reason why I could crochet all day long with no problem. But I'll actually like go up the hills and stuff and go to the stores by myself. I'll come back, have everything all stacked up in between my feet all the way up to here, and I'll come down the hill.
Oh wow.
With all the stuff. Yeah. And
so your arms are strong.
Very strong.
All right.
From here up is all muscle.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, so what branch of the military were you in?
Army, regular Army.
Okay.
That's where my nephew is going into the Army.
Oh, really?
Yep. He signed the papers a couple of months ago. When he graduates, he's going straight in. He's still going to graduate high school, but when he graduates, he's going straight in.
Does he know what job he's going to do?
He does, and I can't recall what it is. I'll have to ask my sister. I can't recall. He knows.
I was an imagery analyst, which is MI. And yes, it is an oxymoron, but yes, military intelligence. I was actually in Missouri. That's where I did my training.
Oh, wow.
Fort Lost in the Woods. But basically, I made all those maps that they took pictures of way up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me all the stuff, or gave us all the stuff, and then all those maps of how, like, they find the people that they're gonna go get or capture, or like the ground maps of the war.
Okay.
To make them imagery analysts. So
I like that. That sounds fascinating, actually.
Yeah. So were you in charge of taking pictures, or did you just get the pictures and then find things on them? No, you knew what to look for.
Yeah, we used the pictures to make the maps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
Actually, Crochet Queen's right here. They're shy. They hide in the background.
Hi, Crochet Queen.
Come here.
Hi.
Stop being shy.
Here.
You don't need to be shy with us.
Look, I'm here eating on camera, so we're all good.
She'll be making dinner pretty soon.
Oh, was he?
Ooh, what do you guys have? What are you guys having for dinner?
What are we having?
Probably a skillet.
Probably a skillet meal.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I don't have the they're waving their scarf at me.
I made that.
Oh, nice.
That's the one that I showed you, Ginger.
Yeah, I love it. I love those colors.
My wreath.
But I can cook too. We're both Italian, so
I like cooking.
Because the stove has the knobs on the back of it, I can't reach it safely to turn it off when it gets hot.
Okay.
So I don't cook.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
But I can bake, and I can make some mean biscuits and gravy. Oh, yeah. And I made sugar pie for my next door neighbor.
Ooh.
Sugar pie.
That's the first time I've ever made it, and it's a diabetic coma.
Yeah. So I know what kind of stove Crochet Queen is going to want the next time you guys get a new stove.
Yeah.
One that has the burners, or one that has the knobs on the front.
Yep.
But they love to cook too, so I can't say nothing.
Okay.
I'm the baker, they're the cook.
Okay.
So it kind of evens out. Anything that needs like a pie crust or pizza crust or biscuits or pies, anything like that, I can make it. I can do it right from my chair. So
Okay.
Cookie bacon.
So are the counters at a height that works for you?
no.
Okay.
No.
So like you mix it and you do all that like at the table?
Yeah. Well, we don't have a table right now because we have a small area, but it's okay because what I'll do is either put it on, like we have a table that we slide in and out of the living room to do stuff.
Okay.
Or I'll just do like a TV tray, or I'll just put like something across my lap and do it that way.
Okay. That makes sense.
Eventually you'll see all that.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You adjust. Trust me. You adjust.
I was just
quick.
that's where my brain was going. I was like, I think that it's as frustrating as it is. Ultimately, you figure out how to do things differently.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like when I was first paralyzed, what was it? 6 days I was in ICU, and then I was only out of rehab in 5 days. I should have been there 1 to 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, because, and I'll bleep out some of this, but they literally looked at me and came in the next morning, the whole like OT, PT, all of them people coming in.
Mhm.
And that's when it really hits you. Like, you have to relearn how to do everything.
Mhm.
You have to relearn how to, like, do a table to eat. You have to relearn how to dress yourself. You have to relearn everything. And, they literally got me in, and now I've already been 6 days flat out on my back, being rotated and everything else. Because I had 2 bars and 8 screws in my back from here to here. So I can't, like, this is all I could turn.
Yeah.
So I had to relearn literally everything from my shoulders down. And I literally looked at them, and they're like, all right, you ready to do some work? I looked at them, and I said, look, I'm only going to tell you once.
Hey,
Hush, stop talking.
come here.
Time out. Literally, I said, you better get me the out of this bed, and I don't care how the you do it, but it's gonna happen in the next 10 minutes. They looked at me and go, love you. They brought me a slide board. They brought me a wheelchair, you know, like a hospital chair, not like what I'm in now, a hospital chair, and that was it. I was off and running. Every morning I was up and at that office, like, okay, let's go. Like,
you were waiting on them. They weren't waiting on you.
Yeah, exactly, because I couldn't do it no more.
Oh, you're fine.
And,
You
well,
know, I just couldn't.
yeah, you have, and it sounds like from what you did previously and being in the military, you know how to push yourself beyond what is reasonable for most human beings. And that's, I bet that's, did they say that's what aided in you healing so fast, was that you were in like really good shape?
No, actually, believe it or not, I barely ever had muscle tone up top. Well, you know, Ginger, by my flag that you guys have seen, I am transgender. So in the middle of all this, I literally just had my top surgery 2 weeks before this. But I've been taking hormones. So I've been taking hormones, and that's what helped me, is the hormones were already like breaking down part of the muscle and building up on the other side.
Got it.
So that was literally, I think, what helped it, and just pure determination, because I'm going through all of this middle of COVID. This was in 2021, so the middle of COVID. I couldn't have my wife by my side during rehab like they normally do. I was in a regular hospital wing instead of a rehab wing. My wife was with me for 3 days in ICU. But other than that, like, I couldn't be with anyone. And on top of that, it was becoming Valentine's Day. Like, I was getting out of there. I didn't care what they said. I mean, I still have home health and home aid and stuff like that. But, yeah, I was getting out of there. I wasn't going to be in that hospital any longer than I had to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen. And that's just literally, it was sheer determination that I did it.
I do not blame you on that, because being in the hospital, those hospital beds are so uncomfortable, and just, you want to be mobile, and yeah.
Well, I will say my hospital bed was amazing.
Was it? That's good.
And it's not because I couldn't feel. Trust me, it wasn't. No, the reason being is they had to have that special air mattress under me. So whenever they moved, I was like already counterbalanced. So I didn't have that stiffness. I was like sleeping on air. It was when I got home that it was miserable, because I didn't have that.
Oh.
But now I do. I have a hospital bed. I finally sucked it up last year, and after everything happened, and got a hospital bed. And I have a 5-point pressure release mattress on it. So it's not too bad. Yeah. And then I have what they call a trapeze bar.
Okay. All right. What brand hospital bed do you have? I'm curious. And there's a reason why I'm asking.
What brand do I have, babe? Rotec.
Okay. That no, I was curious. The reason why I asked is I used to work for Hillrom, which they make a lot of stuff for hospitals. They make a few home health care stuff, but there's other markets I think that are stronger in for home health beds. But yeah, that's why I was asking you. I worked for them for like 10 years.
Well, I'll be back in the hospital again in the beginning of the year at some point.
Another surgery?
Major surgery.
Okay, so what is this surgery going to do for you?
Give me freedom to go places.
Like,
No, it's
how do
gonna
you
do
mean?
a lot of it's health benefits and just pure freedom benefits. They're taking out part of my colon, giving me a colostomy, taking out my bladder, and giving me a urostomy all at the same time. It's between 5 and 7 hours.
Okay. So so that'll help alleviate some of the pressure of having to go to the restroom and moving yourself into position on a restroom. Okay, I got
Well, that and my bowels and bladder have failed. I already have a catheter. It's through my stomach. But my bowels have completely failed too. I have no control over either or.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, like, for me to go out in the public, like, for me to make any trip at all, it's not even going to happen because, I mean, we're not in Japan, who has adult changing rooms.
Yeah.
Got you.
You know, like, I just can't go anywhere.
Okay.
So it's going to give me the health benefits and the give me freedom benefits again.
That'll feel good, I think, whenever you're able to after you heal, of course, whenever you're able to be much more mobile than you have been in the past. What, year and a half? 2 years?
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, I think the worst part of it, to tell you the truth, the worst part really wasn't not being able to walk again and relearning everything. The worst part is losing your dignity and having everyone have to see you and watch you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, like, yeah, you could suck it up and try to do it yourself, but when you can't turn right, you're not going to do it right.
Right.
So, you know, like when my wife's away and something happens, you know, I have to call my next door neighbor, and trust me, she comes in sports bra and boxers and she's ready to get into that shower with me. But it's still
That's
like,
amazing that you have a neighbor like that. I'm so glad that you have a neighbor like that.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I can't say enough about her, but it's still, who wants that? Like, I want you to be my friend and call over to watch a movie and not, you know, bathe me.
Yeah.
I went through something similar, but very limited. So, you know, I knew that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Unfortunately, I had my husband at the time, but I had a back surgery, and he had you can't twist after a surgery. You know what I mean? So he had to clean up all the goods. So, you know what I mean? So I understand on a much smaller level what you're talking about.
But it gives you that insight of what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. Yeah. Jess says, what an awesome neighbor. And Lori says, and by the way, hi, Lori. Lori says, King, it will give you your dignity back.
Yes.
Which, yes, I agree. We all need to ask for help, but we all want to be able to do stuff on our own without that much help. So I understand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you don't want that much help.
Yeah, no, I completely feel you there. I really do. And Lori says, we always think we need this and that and the other. What we need is what lets us be our best selves, like a portable table. I think she was referring to, you know, you're making adjustments.
And I always say that I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, I do get down about my injury. I'm not always up and happy and all that.
Well, heck, everybody gets down about stuff that isn't even that detrimental. So
exactly.
I would imagine, yeah.
But at the same time, literally, this has been the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
How so?
Think about it. Like, you take so much for granted of just being able to, I use the example of getting up to turn off the light. When I was in rehab and only 4 feet away was a light, and I forgot to turn it off before I got into bed. you don't want to take those extra, 100 steps just to get over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just little stuff like that you just, it just gives you a whole different outlook. Like, you really don't need that. Like, there are other ways of doing it. And it just gives you a more appreciation of life, for one. And for two, I found out who my real friends are.
Yeah.
Okay, I can imagine that. Yeah.
Right.
You know, and that's really all it is. I mean, it's just looking at it in a different way. It's, you become a doctor, an engineer, and a lawyer in the matter of moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you have to be your own advocate, you know?
Exactly.
Jess Making It is asking, Robert, do you continue to have pain? I hope not.
Yes.
Oh.
Fun fact. The reason why someone that is paralyzed or becomes paralyzed, especially a complete like me, the reason why our life expectancy is actually lowered in my condition, I'm 12 years lower. And the reason being is because of pain. We live in constant pain. I'm a 7 to a 9 on a pain scale every single day.
Oh, sorry.
From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And there's times when I don't even sleep.
Now that you briefly mentioned that you can't take anything for that, which I am not a proponent. I'm after everything I went through, I'm more of if you could live in a state that allows you to smoke pot over opioids.
Right here.
Okay.
100% legal for everything up here.
yeah, because I opioids
like,
are so. The more I learned about it after the fact, the more I learned about it. So, wow. I mean, because I didn't have any clue, because the way I react to opioids is very different from other people. So I'll take them and just go to sleep and have the best sleep of my life, and I'm good. And what ended up happening with Jeremy is that he would take them and he would get up 10 minutes later thinking that it'd been overnight, and I was sleeping, so he'd take more. And so
yeah, and to tell you the truth, the only thing I can take is the pure stuff. And I won't take it because I don't like how it makes me feel. I tell them straight up, don't give it to me.
Gotcha.
But I have spasticity, and basically all that is my muscle stays tight. Basically, my back is one big
ball, knot.
Ball, yeah, it's like a big, what do you call those? Charlie horse, all the time, and they don't release.
Do massages help?
No, not really, because it's just so tight. Like, it's the muscle that's connected to the bars that's connected to my ribs and my spinal cord.
Oh, wow.
So I'm actually going to be getting what they call a pain pump. I'm getting the, I forgot what it's called. It's an N, but no, B, baclofen. And basically it's like they have to when you have one, they have to let your police station know and everything, because I mean, withdrawals like that. But what it is they'll put this pump in. It's about this big. Mine will be about that thick underneath my skin, and they thread a small catheter up into the spinal cord, and they give you a insane like dosage, but it's all day long. They control it and they fill it, and there's no grogginess. So you go back, you get on a schedule of for me it'll be every 3 months that I will. Here's our other one. Every 3 months.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah. Every 3 months I'll go in, and it'll be before it runs out, and they just pull it out, the rest of it out, inject the rest of it in, and it just stays in me. But I won't have to worry about it.
Will that help with your muscle tightness?
Yeah. Baclofen is a muscle relaxer that works through your spinal cord.
Oh,
but
that's
for someone
great.
like me, I'm cut off so high that it won't work for me. And we've tried everything else. So
So there's
Yeah.
a couple of things coming in. Emily says, I had a very good friend help me for a long time, I think, when I had major surgery, for a long while when I had major surgery. I was so weak and she helped me with everything. That said, thing is, I lost her a couple weeks ago. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emily.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
miss her. I miss her every day. Probably just about every hour of every day right now. That's really hard because that's like family.
That is hard.
Jess making it says, I understand. I have the same situation, but do have rheumatoid arthritis and vestibular migraines. Wow.
Wow.
I can't even imagine crocheting and knitting because I know you knit too, don't you, Jess? With rheumatoid arthritis. Whew. Boy, you guys makes my life feel like I'm sitting on a rainbow sometimes. I'm like I just and then Jess says, Robert, I was hoping you'd escape that constant pain situation of muscle contraction. It can be very wearing mentally and physically. I feel for you. Yeah. Yep. I understand. I don't have that kind of pain, but I have my own things going on. And I'm reading through the comments. So I'm this one. Jet asks, and if you want to give the story again, I'll let you tell it. But Jet, I think is coming in after you told the story of how you became paralyzed.
Very simple. No, I don't mind. It's literally I was taking out the trash, slipped and fell on ice, and landed on my butt, and it compressed up my spine.
That I can't even imagine the pain.
Yeah.
So even the back surgery that I did have when I had it was just to remove a tumor off my spinal cord. So I didn't have the pain of like compression and stuff like that, So unfortunately, I didn't end up with drop foot. That was something that was a concern. But
You're actually very lucky because I know people in my paralyzed world, my spinal cord injury world, I should say, that's how they actually got paralyzed. And I know someone who also was very on the urge of becoming paralyzed because of something like that on their spine.
Wow. No, what's interesting is for me, this was just after I gave birth to my daughter, and I still was having sciatic pain. And I kept, every time I would go to the doctor, I'm like, I'm still having this pain. So they finally did an MRI and found it.
Wow.
Because, you're used to sciatic pain with pregnancy. So after pregnancy, it's odd that you continue to have it. So yeah, they found it, and it was probably just, it was under a golf ball size. So but it was enough to give me warning, which, like you said, sometimes you don't get warning.
Nope.
Until it's too late. And I got my warnings. So thank goodness for that. And thank goodness for having good insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lori says, I'm so impressed. And I am too. I'm so impressed with the strength it takes for you not only to survive, but thrive the way that you are.
Yeah.
And that's to you, Robert.
It's just me. It's my personality. If you met my mom, we're the same way.
Though that's awesome. Though some people could get lost in it. So it's amazing that you haven't. By the way, you guys, if you see Robert's vest, he made that. That's a project, something that he made.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
But then again, you showed it. So I was like, is that the one? Because it's very, very nice.
Looks very
nice. It's already
nice.
been washed a couple times too, and it's been beautiful.
I actually need to find that pattern because I want to make one of those for me because I can't stand sleeves. So
they have all different sizes. It's
awesome.
Yarn Inspirations.
Oh, is it Yarn Inspirations? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you look up Mikey on the Crochet Crowd, look up on his channel. What is it called? Sleeveless vest or something like that.
Okay.
I looked up male sleeveless vest is what I did, and that's how I found it.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Remind me, what kind of yarn did you use? Or I don't remember if you told us or not.
No, I didn't. I don't remember.
Just a nice yarn.
Grabbed
Yeah,
the yarn and continued working.
yeah, it was a gray yarn that I had.
Nice.
That I think someone. Oh no,
Sorry, not Martin.
was this the pound? This was a pound of love.
I love
okay.
Pound of Love. That is such a great yarn to make wearables out of.
Yep,
Um,
that's what it is. It was a pound of love, and I think I pay $7 or $8 for one skein where I go.
Awesome.
and one skein made the whole vest, right?
That and then some.
Nice.
I was gonna say, not for me. For me, I need at least 2, 3, maybe.
I think. Well, this is a large, and it took just under that skein.
Okay.
That's great.
Good to know. Okay, I'm looking at Robert. They're saying your vest rocks. Keep Jess in your prayers. I think for the pain that she's going through.
Yes,
because Emily says that Jess, that is horrible. I will keep you in my prayers. So, yeah, keep Jess in your thoughts too. That is not some pain is not something good. And I feel like I'm bringing it all back to me, and I really don't mean to. It's just my way of relating.
you're good.
But no, I have a pain. I live with pain too, but it's just not the same as migraines, and I have nerve issues in my feet, and that's it. And every once in a while, it shoots up my leg, and I cuss at my feet. But I'm good. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine a migraine.
Nerve pain is the worst.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, the worst I've ever had any nerve pain is like where I get I turn my neck the wrong way, and then that pain is there for like a month, and then it's gone, because it stiffens the muscles and everything like that.
Yeah.
But yours is probably like, oh, hello, I did it, and it never left.
Yeah, no. It'll never
times 100.
Yeah. But I can numb it sometimes. So at least I have that. So I can't even imagine living with something and you can't control it. So, but not to weigh on that. I know we all work through it, and honestly, you get used to your pain levels. I think increase in certain areas. I'm still a wuss when I have to stab myself with my needles, but there's certain things that you just kind of get used to it. So your pain tolerance increases a little bit.
I have constant pains in my neck and my butt, but those are more emotional.
I've got those too. No, you're right though. I have a ridiculous high pain level. Like ridiculously high pain tolerance. Always have. So when I say I'm in pain and like I actually cry, that's when my wife is like, "No, we're going somewhere because we ain't doing this."
Yeah.
But no, you do. You end up with a really high pain tolerance. Like even now, I'll go to like my ortho. I love her to death. Love her. Love her so much. She literally called me every night while I was in ICU on her personal home phone and told me to keep it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
amazing.
I can't go anything better than that.
Yeah.
But she does the shots in my shoulders to keep I call them my oil changes. Because that's what I use,
Yeah.
But even she's like, she can do both injections on the same day, one after the other, from one shoulder to the other, and I could just sit there.
Wow.
Like
those aren't easy. Those aren't easy shots. But they're for that, like this starts to get sore and you're like this, and so
yeah.
I know people that get them in like their knee, so it's like in the joint area where you get it, right?
Yeah, it's right underneath the bursa sac where I get it, right underneath that little bone.
Yeah, I'm a wuss when it comes to that. But that's amazing. You doesn't even make you flinch. I'd be like, ow! That's the way I would be.
She told me I'm too jacked up though now. I have to go. They have to use ultrasound because I'm too jacked up.
Oh no. Does that mean that they might have to do something to help with that?
No, jacked up good, like muscle tone, like my
Oh,
muscle
good.
is so
Okay.
tight. But she's actually has been able to do it without it. She's like easy. She's slick. Like you don't even know it with her. She's so good at it. But yeah, she's like, there's just no way anyone would take what you have been through. No one would have been able to take what you take. And I'm like,
yeah.
That's just me.
Well, that's good in a way, although I wish you wouldn't have had to put up with it, you know.
Sure.
All right, I'm reading some comments here. Oh, okay. So Emily says I take Aimovig. It works for the most part. My migraines are brought on by my seizures. My daughter can feel that. She gets and I think I've talked about that, Emily. I don't know if you heard me talk about that. So my daughter right now is it's from trauma, but she's suffering psychogenic non-epileptic seizures. And she gets migraines after she has an episode. So she feels you there, Emily. I said, yes, Jess, that is the worst part of tinnitus and vertigo. I have to have a cane around because I fall so much. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine.
I have the opposite problems. My migraines cause seizures.
Your migraines okay, so you're the opposite. Wow.
It's called complex migraines. You don't even feel it. Like the migraine, you don't even need like a Tylenol. Like that's how little you feel it. And it's brought on by stress.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, we're hoping to get my daughter taken care of. Okay, I have a cat that's like getting her claws caught in my shirt. Do you see her? She's down there.
That is a nice thing. I don't feel the cats jump on me at night.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that could be good and bad because, like, you could get an infection or something.
Yeah, they're pretty good about it though. My dog usually sleeps at my feet. And she's very, very, like last night, one of the cats was like right up against me, Panda, and I had to keep pushing my dog off because she kept going over to Panda, like, what are you doing here? Making sure they're not like hurting me or anything. And when my legs go into spasms and the cat comes over to see me, my dog jumps right over and lays right on top of me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So that's her job. That's part of what. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
She taught herself that, though. I didn't teach her that. She did.
That is amazing. So smart. Wow, so smart. See here. I'm just looking. I will ask my daughter to have Medicare so that it should cover it. Okay. I think that has to go with the conversation above. And I'm sorry, I know I'm missing a lot of conversation, you guys. My husband, Lori Armstrong says, my husband has a degenerative spine condition. The pain he lived with nearly destroyed our marriage. It took a lot of therapy. So yeah, pain can change your outlook, your personality. So that is hard. Says here, Lisa says, I live in Connecticut, so the stair covers what so the state covers what Medicare doesn't. That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I stay here, because of all the medicine I currently take costs over $2,000 a month. That's wow.
That's how it is here too.
Wow, that's insane.
I can't. Yeah.
That's how it is also here. Whatever my Medicare does not cover, main care up here, I can't say nothing better than like the way they have it set up here. Main care actually pays for my Medicare premiums. So like what everyone else with the $200 for the insurance, they pay for that for me. Plus whatever, as long as Medicare covers 1 cent of something, main care covers the rest of it.
Wow.
Yeah. That is one thing I'm very lucky with. I have good insurance.
Good. Yeah.
And do you get anything from the military? From being in the military?
Nope.
Okay. Did you just do the 4 years?
No, I ended up having to be discharged before my years were up. Yeah. Right before.
Oh, bummer.
Okay.
But, and on top of that, I had received injuries while in Fort Leonard Wood also during the training. I mean, I made it past the training, but during that was also hidden. So when I got out, they can't even find my medical records.
Oh, wow.
They were hiding it. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's either I sit there and try to fight the government, which I know is not going to happen.
Yeah. It just takes too much energy.
Yeah. And you actually sign a waiver. You actually sign a paper when you go in, which I didn't realize, but you promise to not sue the government if anything happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they sign people up, when they're pretty young. So, I mean, you don't know you need to look for all that stuff.
Exactly. Yup.
17, 18.
I mean, I was 19 when I went in, so yeah. And you do sign a paperwork stating that when you right before you head off to your training location.
Basically, it's that your body is property of the U.S. government, right?
Correct.
Now, can you guys hear me okay?
I saw someone get a sunburn and they got an Article 15, which they had to be brought to court because they damaged government property.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. People don't realize this stuff, but yeah, it happens.
Wow. Yeah. Can you get my microphone? I just realized it's clear across the table behind bunches of yarn. So I don't know if y'all could hear me okay this whole time. I mean, you're answering my question, so I suppose it's okay.
We can hear you.
Now it may be a little bit better. Sorry about that.
Pixie says she can hear you.
Yay! Okay, good. Of course, now that I moved up next to me, you might hear me eating, but hopefully not. But yeah, I'm glad. Okay, good. You guys can hear me.
I'll have to go live one of these days on my other channel, and then we can literally just have a Q&A of just being paralyzed, accident, stuff like that too.
That would be great. That would be so helpful to other people out there that are going through the same thing.
I just don't have as big of a following over there, so I'd have to pull some of the yarn community over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand that.
I also have a TikTok I've done that on too.
That's how does it do on TikTok? Because I bet a lot more people see it.
Yeah. Well, I've had TikTok since before my injury. Actually, since before transition. But I have 1,285 followers, I think.
Oh, wow.
So I've been able to be live for a long time.
Oh, that's great. Do you go live pretty often on TikTok?
Every now and then. I mean, I've been working on trying to get my little craft business up more than even TikTok anything right now.
Yeah.
So I've got my machine on the way. I was talking to people about that this past week. I've got I've got my account set up. My next thing will be eventually getting a PO box. But of course now my YouTube is going up. I've got my website, so all of those little things that I'm trying to do more than TikTok right now, because that's just pretty much like a personal account. Yeah. But I will answer questions over there too.
Got you. Okay. What's funny is I created my hook to the left like Instagram to be separate from my personal account. Now I don't ever post to my personal account. I don't ever post there because my daughter's old enough. I'm not as concerned about it. She's 18, so
yeah.
I think she was 16, so I was a little bit. I didn't want her on there, but starting in the last year, I started posting her a little bit more on my channel. So
I'll show you a couple pictures that will actually impress y'all.
Okay.
All right. So
I actually impressed us. Like you haven't impressed us already, Robert.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
seriously.
No, I show these pictures and people are like, "What?" Okay, this was taken just a couple weeks ago, or like a month or two ago. That's what I look like now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Well, make Robert the only one you see on screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have almost like, yeah. I look completely different than what I used to look. Here is me right before we got married, me and the wife. I'm the one on the left, by the way.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
The red hair.
Oh,
The redhead is my beauty.
aw.
We both
you
have
guys are
lost
so
a lot of
sweet.
weight, though. Here's another one.
And they do have a temper.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, that's my little one.
How old? How old?
What are we? 12 now.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find that one that's gonna really be like, what? Okay, here's the last picture of me standing.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
wow.
That was only a week before I actually went paralyzed.
Okay.
That was right out of surgery too,
Uh-huh.
mind you. And here, this was September 1st after my second surgery, after my accident. Let me move it over.
Wow.
That's when I was in ICU.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
you've toned out a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, that's part of it is because, well, I'm always dehydrated, so I don't eat a lot. So
Mhm.
I've lost a lot of weight that way also.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And that spot right there is where I fell. That's literally all the spot. That's what put me in the chair.
Oh my gosh. Is that,
gosh.
are those like your footprints and everything from where you fell?
Yep. And where I got back up and walked upstairs.
Oh wow.
Oh, you stood back up and walked back upstairs.
Torn MCL and all. Yep.
Wow.
And took a picture.
Oh, well, I got those pictures. I mean, I have other pictures from the fall too. But I have those pictures because it was my landlord's fault.
Oh.
Oh.
In case anything came of it, I had the proof of it. You know what I
Right,
mean? That's the
right.
reason why I had those pictures. But
Gotcha.
yeah. That's where I came from, not even just under 2 years ago.
Wow, you've come a long way.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'll put all of us up there now. Hang on. There we go. Hello again.
I told you I show you a picture that was shot. And if you notice, like, all right here was all like brown, and that was because I had just had the skin grafts 2 days before.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Gosh, your body went through a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, and I healed in like 6 weeks.
Wow.
Amazing.
From
Yeah, I agree.
everything.
Oh.
My body is amazing on how it heals so quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Doesn't matter if it's the Sicilian in us or not. It's just the fact my body just does that.
Yeah.
That's fortunate in its own way. Just still, again, like I said, it's unfortunate that you have to go through this, but it is fortunate that you're able to heal and work through some of it, you know?
Well, interesting fact here is the fact that, do you know if you heal too quickly like I do, it's not always a good thing?
Why is that?
Because when you heal too quickly, your body builds up scar tissue a lot easier. It can cause more problems down the road.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I understand the scar tissue part and that causing problems.
Yeah.
Especially if you have to have as many surgeries as it sounds like you've been having. It just becomes more difficult to do more surgeries.
Yeah. And that's why they want to do the other two. One of the reasons they want to do both of the other surgeries my next ones to all at once to minimize all that.
Okay.
And it'll just be easier on my body anyways, but yeah.
So funny how you say that, you know.
Could kill me because of my lung capacity.
Oh wow. Did your lung capacity go down?
Yes, it did.
Oh wow.
And it's only because where I am completely shut off, that controls pretty much everything from your chest down. So it controls all the other functions.
Oh.
But I also have those 2 bars right behind my lungs that are connected in with the spine. And we all know that your ribs are connected to your spine. So all of that is connected in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't take as big as a breath in. So like if I cough or something, it will literally take me like 20 coughs to your 1.
Oh.
And it hurts.
Oh. Have you gotten COVID yet? Because you're saying all this, and I'm imagining that if you had gotten COVID, that would have been scary as all get out. So,
I got COVID literally 2 weeks before they found out it was COVID. And that was before my injury.
Before your injury. Okay, so at least that built up your immunity. Because of course
I've gotten all boosters. I've gotten everything. I mean, I have to get pneumonia shots. I have to. Yeah,
because anything that can compromise your lungs is so much worse for you. So.
Yeah. Wow. And I actually, I just pretty much went like right now. There's such an outbreak of the flu and RSV and one other thing going around up here that schools are actually closing for 2-3 days at a time.
Oh my gosh.
In our town, there's 126 people, my doctor's office told me, that are out in one school.
Wow.
And when numbers start going up like that, even though I have my shots, I stay inside.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't go outside.
Stay at my house. And not only that, it's all snowy and yucky. And we all know how much I love ice and snow.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't go
forget that.
I don't go nowhere. No, my doctor even tells me, do not go in office anywhere if you can help it.
Okay.
And so my doctor's actually has the same injury as me.
Oh, okay.
Had the same surgery, same injury, is fused in the same spot. The difference is he's an incomplete and I'm a complete, and all of his systems work.
Okay.
But he does surgeries and everything.
Wow. I can't even imagine. And hi, Sunita. I saw you pop in. Just wanted to say hi. But so as far as your crochet and stuff that you do, because I know you're trying to build up that business and everything. And I know this audience isn't necessarily the best one to build up for selling crochet items to. But as you start to make your own patterns and stuff, well, sometimes they do like to buy some stuff. Don't get me wrong, but we all crochet. Right. Look at Penelope. What is she doing?
Oh, she's just wanting attention. That's why.
Penelope's being a camera hog, babe.
Yeah, she's being a little camera hog. Oh.
Was she meowing at you? It looked like she was like yelling at you.
Yeah, she was knocking on the door. She wanted in. I closed the door so you couldn't hear the heater.
Oh, gotcha.
The furnace.
Look at her. She's so cute. She is taking ownership of your stool.
Babe, go grab my bag.
Yeah.
She's taking ownership of your stool. So cute. But anyway, I know as you grow as a crocheter, you'll start writing your own patterns, and you'll be able to sell those, of course, too. But what are the things that you like to make? What are some of your favorite things to make?
Depends on my mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've literally made everything from blankets to amigurumi, pretty much anything.
So, and you've been only crocheting since you became paraplegic, right?
Since last October.
Wow. Last October. Okay.
So it's just been over a year. Yep.
That's amazing. And the fact that you did so amazing on that vest after just crocheting for a year, I think is, again,
this is my first sweater.
Well, you did amazing on that sweater. So just keep on going. You're doing
This
an
is
awesome
my own
job.
pattern right here. This bag.
Ooh,
Is that your own pattern? That's gorgeous.
Yep.
It is. That's really pretty.
And
I
I
love
use
it.
a wine cork for my buttons for that one.
Oh, I like that. That's a great idea. Awesome. So see, you'll be doing that. And then but what do you remember what your very first project was?
Go get it, babe. My very first project.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blanket that's been washed about 10 times. It's
Awesome.
my baby's blanket. It's like a weighted blanket.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
what
that
did
was
you
my
make?
very first project.
What did you make it out of? What stitch did you use?
I don't even remember. I think it was double.
Okay.
It was, no, half double.
Half double. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So a half double stitch
Yep.
and a blanket that big, and it looks like, is that a 4-weight yarn?
No, it's out of bulky.
Okay, so 5. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's gotta have some weight on it, absolutely. But that still took some time to do with that
Would it take me a
half
week?
double.
Took
But at
me
least
about
isn't quite
5
as
days.
long.
Took about 5 days.
5 days. Wow. I'm such a slow crocheter.
But you also got to remember, I don't have anything else. I'm literally permanently disabled. I'm a Title 19, which means I'm actually nursing home level, but I choose to stay home.
Okay.
So I really don't have anything else to do but this. But yes, that is my very first pattern. It wasn't even a pattern. I just said, hey, I'm going to practice. Oh no, it is a double crochet. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to practice this. And I just kept going and going and going. And then I put a blue border on the outside and it became a blanket.
Perfect. Oh,
No.
look at Penelope.
She is literally trying to sit inside my hook bag.
That's not comfy, Penelope.
She's
Now the basket in front of that hook bag is probably
There's Crochet Queen.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Yeah, she would be more comfy in there.
Yes. Bear, what is Bear doing? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Huh?
What is Bear doing? But wait, what is? I said Bear. I don't know why I gave that name to your dog. I'm not even sure if that's the name of your dog. What is your doggy doing? Did you say? Yeah. Did you say your doggy was doing something? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I said there's Crochet Queen.
Oh, Crochet Queen. Hi.
Hi.
That's the one who has been with me since Florida and through all of this. Deals with my grumpiness.
That's amazing.
Your grumpy. That's love.
That's love for sure.
That is love.
Actually, she's the reason why I live in Maine again.
Oh, is she?
Yep. She's from West Palm Beach. Mel, that's the one that's from West Palm Beach. Also lived in Okeechobee and all those other areas.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's right. Because we were talking it's such a small world that I grew up in Crystal River. I worked in Homosassa Springs.
Yep.
My great aunt was in Homosassa Springs. Her and my Nana Betty had joined lots with a trailer, and I used to go there every single vacation, like all the February vacations. I used to go there all the time, and we used to go down to the flea market in, is it Tampa? I don't remember, but it was a huge flea market, and they had the best homemade honey buns.
Oh, I bet. Now, we didn't do the big flea market that way. Now, I do remember growing up, we would go to Tampa just to go to Ybor City, but that was before. It's a little bit scarier now, but not quite that. But we didn't care back then either, because we were young and, we were going to live forever. But no, I worked at the Hardee's, and you may not even remember, but it was right in front of the Walmart, because that Walmart was the only Walmart in that county. So I
remember that.
At the Hardee's, right in front of that Walmart. I worked there right after I graduated for a while.
I remember that. I know right what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Wow, small world.
What was her name?
Aunt Winnie.
Aunt Winnie, yeah. My Aunt Winnie, she's passed away since, but she was one of them with the trailer. Her husband was a professional race car driver before he even became NASCAR.
Wow.
But she was in a retirement community, but she was in assisted living. And it was she was on the line of pretty much what's that city, babe? With the McDonald's and the Walmart I used to go to. Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Hollywood.
Hollywood,
Oh,
Florida.
okay.
Okay. Well, where that Walmart and McDonald's was, literally you go down the street a little bit and you go into the building right there on the left in those areas. So all the way up till 2018, I used to go in that area.
Wow. Now I moved out of the area in 95 or 96, and then I ended up moving to Jacksonville, but that's where I grew up. So basically from kindergarten on up until a couple of years after I graduated, I was there. I know
exactly where you're talking about.
Yeah, and I took it for granted, but you're young and it's such a small area, a small town. You take things like that for granted when you're young because you're like, I want to go to the city. And now I'm like, nobody wants to be in the city. I like my small town life, which I'm back in a small town now. But
actually, Julie from the Whippy Chick has actually been right by my place this past year.
Oh, really?
While I was living here, right on Route 1, and we never even knew each other at the time.
Oh, that's right, because she did take a vacation up to Maine. I love seeing the pictures she sent in our group chat with me, her, and Ginger in a group chat, and she sent pictures. So I loved seeing those. I love that area; it's gorgeous, but I don't know if I could deal with that much snow.
I would love it.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Florida girl's telling you that.
All right, okay. I'll go. I
get my dad
snow here, but I don't get that much snow. I get like when it snows, I only get maybe 6 inches or something like that. So we get snow, and I'm like, okay, that I can deal with that. Now my driveway, on the other hand, can't deal with it, so I can't like actually go anywhere once it snows because my drive becomes ice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a steep drive. So I went down it once when it was after a snow, and I fishtailed just a tiny bit, and I was like, okay, never again. Not gonna do that.
We wear a sweatshirt, a zip hoodie all year round.
Oh, wow.
Well,
It'll be -10, and we'll be walking around in shorts and a hoodie.
Well, that's because y'all crazy.
No. The reason being, even this one does it, okay? No, the reason being, it's a very, very dry cold. So like 30 really isn't that bad. It's not that bone-chilling cold like they have from like southern or rustic down.
Okay, and I live in a rainforest, so so it's
50's cold.
Very well, I don't know. I'm also overweight and middle-aged, so I'm hot all the time. But so I'm just gonna have to live with that. But still, anyway. And bye, Lori. If you're still here, I see that you have to run to put up the Christmas tree.
Bye,
So
Lori.
have fun. Bye, Lori.
Oh, I saw it. Michelle said that was it your grandpa or your dad was born in Hollywood, Florida?
Wow, such a small world.
That's a small place too.
Wow.
Sanita says it's like here I'm still shaking from the cold. So how cold is cold to you, Sanita? Because you're a little itty bitty thing. You were like so freaking cute, little itty bitty.
I agree.
And please don't take that in the wrong way. I don't mean it that way at all.
Yeah, not in a bad way at all, in such the good way.
Okay, she laughed. She did.
Oh my gosh, Lisa said gator tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it probably does. I actually haven't had gator. I've had frog legs, but not gator.
Oh, I don't like frog. I don't like the little joints. They're just, the joints are too much for me to take. I can't take them.
Oh,
I
do
haven't
know.
had either, so.
Well, and it's so funny is you know what we call do you know what a road gator is?
Armadillo?
No.
What?
A road gator is, you know how when a tire gets stripped off a semi and it has those pieces that are left?
Yes.
That's a road gator.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So
There's a Florida we were watching, like, especially since we have all the, you know, all our family, or all my baby's family, all my wife's family is down in Florida. We were watching all those hurricanes and everything going through. And yeah, actually, my wife's name is the hurricane that went last through. Nicole, right through.
Oh,
Hit
wow.
her brother right on West Palm. Yeah, we thought it was funny. But anyways, we were watching, and like there was alligators like in people's homes, manatees like going down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Oh my
sharks
God.
swimming down the road
From the storm surge, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Wow.
That's scary.
I wanted to cause trouble.
Yeah.
So Sanita says that it's 23 Fahrenheit in Chicago, and that's cold. 23. It's I mean, I put on a hoodie for 23.
Yeah.
I put on a hoodie for that. But my daughter would be like trying to like bundle up to where she could barely walk.
What did we get? We get down to like -30 with the wind chill.
Mm-hmm.
Then we wear a coat. That I will say. We stay outside.
I love that. See, that weather sounds wonderful to me. That sounds like Deneen weather. Deneen's always talking about how cold hers is.
Yeah. And he said that he's not too far from. Well, you said you're just about 2 blocks from, or 2 houses down from Canada. Yeah.
Oh wow!
And we hear the train all the time going through Edmonton.
So, and you know what's so funny is I think I mentioned when you said that, and now that I think back on it, but I'm sure you took it just the way that I meant it. I was like, so you could just walk down the road? No, Melanie, no, I couldn't. Thanks.
I mean, I can, but if I want the bounty after me,
you
know, I can.
There you go.
One of these days, I'll have to make a video and take pictures of, or one of these days we'll have to do it during the daytime. I'll have to do it during the daytime when it's not like dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you'll be able to just look out my window and see Canada.
Wow.
And the sunrises that come up are just absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so there's other people's mentioning temperature here. I have to point it out. Now, first, Michelle says it's 25 there, but it's 70 in the house. Michelle, I could not take that. My house is 64. If it gets hotter than 64, I'm dying.
Yeah, I like it cold in my house too.
Yeah, I'd rather put on a hoodie or put a blanket over myself than get hot. But it's that time of my life. I'm just saying.
Yeah, me too.
And then Deneen says it's minus 16.6 degrees Fahrenheit there right now. Woo!
That is cold.
Oh, and Emily got 18 inches of snow, and they're 32 degrees right now. Wow. Now we're getting cool. We're getting down to the 29s and stuff like that. But Deneen's asking what state. You said Maine. You're Maine, right?
Yes, I'm in Maine. I am pretty much the most north and east of the whole U.S. except for Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
An hour down the road is the first place that sees the sunlight in all the U.S.
Wow.
Oh, neat.
That's cool. See, Lisa Marie's with me. 64 degrees. Woohoo!
Yeah, I like to keep it cold in my house. But the bad thing is I have to keep it a little bit warmer than I want it to be because of my plants.
Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, I can't keep a plant to save my life in this house. Well, I did keep an orchid, but now that with all my cats that I have in here and it's so cooped up with my little kitties, they eat everything.
Oh, with cats.
Cats.
Right now it is 31, but that's because it's snowing and we're about to get 9 to 12 inches of snow right now.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We're in a
we're not
winter
getting
storm. We're in a winter storm watch
this.
from 1 o'clock
Here.
this afternoon till 1 in the morning on Monday.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me see how crazy I get. Watch this.
Oh, this one's going out and just literally watch. Going outside right now. The snow.
With no shoes.
No shoes, no nothing.
Shoes! Oh, that makes my feet hurt.
Yes, we're crazy.
You are crazy. That's why, you know what? That's why you're our kind of people. Because
That's right.
We're straight up crazy too.
Yeah.
We had to hide the dog though because she'd go run out in the snow and start laughing.
You know what though? It's not that much colder here. It's 35 degrees here, and I'd probably walk out the same way. I wouldn't walk out barefoot. I don't do anything barefoot these days. But yeah, no, I do have sweatpants on, so I can't say anything. I do have some sweatpants on.
Do you see where it says Edmundston?
Uh-huh.
Right on the top? I'm right below that.
And Edmundston, is that in Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
That's our next door neighbors.
Oh, wow.
And my birthday and Kim's birthday is Canada Day. So, and they have, unlike the US, they have fireworks like all summer long for it. So we see all the fireworks from there, plus all the fireworks from here.
Wow. Wow. That's kind of cool though. I think that would be really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. Richard and Kim have the same exact birthday, like the exact same year, exact same
Oh,
day.
really?
And Robert, do you know what Kim's last name was before she was married?
No.
Richards.
Really?
Oh,
That's funny. I
Yeah.
have actually a Sunbury, which is a Micmac. They're the ones who have the big Sunbury trucks that go through New England for the paper mills in Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
That's my family.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
here's Canada.
Actually, there's a picture from our house. There's Canada. That's a picture from our house.
So it's at a river right there?
Yep.
Okay, so across that river is Canada?
Actually, halfway.
So
Okay, so half the river's Canada. Okay, that makes sense.
That's St. John. That's the St. John River.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Hi, Granny D. Hello.
Hi, Granny D. Oh, Ed, I hope you feel better. Are you getting the same funky cold that everybody's been getting?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We all got quiet at the same time. I'm reading chat, but everybody's saying hi to Granny.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was counting. I had to count the stitches.
No, I understand. We all like ended up getting focused on something all at the same time. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh yeah, I mean, Ed's getting that funky cold. He says, "Oh, that's
yuck."
No,
Are any of you history buffs?
What?
Are any of you history buffs?
No, my husband was.
I love history.
All right, here's one for you, Ginger, that you could throw at Kim.
Okay.
The day that Kim and I were born, the exact day, the Vietnam Memorial for Washington, D.C. was designed by a Chinese woman. 4 or 5 years later on the same day is when it was erected.
Huh. So your 5th birthday, it was erected. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was designed the day that we were born. I learned that from
really
a
cool.
school, like a school report. But yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I love learning stuff. I love learning stuff like that.
You're going in the bathroom.
She's messing with the cat.
I'm out.
He will smack her.
So
hard.
she's got to go to the bathroom.
Oh no, she's just trying to be a pain in the butt. She's just being her normal 15-month-old self is what she's
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
Oh yeah. She's still a puppy.
Oh,
Yeah.
puppies. Oh my gosh, puppies.
Yeah. How long is she going to be a puppy for? German Shepherds, is it 3 years?
Between 2 and 3 years, yeah. She
Okay.
has another 3 or 4 months left to grow.
Mhm.
Okay.
And her
Okay.
paws just keep getting bigger and bigger. And
Oh,
then she'll
wow.
have another 6 months left to fill out. And she's actually half the size of her brothers and sisters.
Oh wow.
And she's
Wow.
already like 50 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
that's big. What's their how big do you expect them to get?
Her brothers and sisters are all going to be about her mother and father size. They're 130 and 120 pound working shepherds.
Oh my gosh.
And that is like the actual working breed where that's fit. That's not fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
She's the runt. So she's like, I mean, you've seen her get up to me.
Yeah.
And how big she is. So she's the runt. And her siblings are twice her size.
Okay. So is she probably going to max out maybe about 80 pounds, you think?
Probably. Yeah.
Still. That works
80
for
to
you
100.
guys. What's that?
80 to 100. And we're getting a pit bull puppy right after Christmas.
Ooh.
Oh, I love little pit bull puppies.
I love pitties. Yeah.
That's going to be my wife's service dog.
Wonderful.
That's
You guys
awesome.
You guys will have some good protection.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
There
People
was
know
Nobody
what I'm
coming in
like
your place.
until they get to know my dog.
Oh. Yeah, but if somebody comes in trying to do something mean to you, then they, that your doggies are never going to be nice to them.
She is very, very attached to me. If I leave without her, she cries.
Aw.
And I don't mean just regular cries. I mean scream cries.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She gets that wolf howl cry like they do out. Yeah.
Wow. Now, are you guys in an apartment there or a single family home?
No, we're in an apartment.
Okay, so you probably have to take her with you anytime you leave. Then, oh, is that the puppy you're getting?
Yeah, that's Honey. She'll be 8 weeks old on Christmas Day.
Oh, she's so cute.
Precious. I love her coloring. That light coloring.
Honey,
Yeah, she
that's
looks
her
just
color.
like
Yeah, like
Mama.
Honey. Oh, like her mama. Oh,
Aw.
how sweet! And I love her little eyebrows. How they're furrowed in the picture.
know.
Her little furrowed eyebrows.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart, but she'll be easy to train because I've trained my service dog by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously they're always learning through their whole life, but
Sure.
she'll be easy to train because she'll go right along with her. Like they'll
Yeah,
watch each
okay.
other.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's funny is Lori Hobson was just saying she's a 5-month-old puppy driving all of her older dogs and saying, yeah, you know what? I was just talking to Ro the other day, and our cat that we've had the longest. Now this girl that's right next to me, she's our oldest, but we got from she was originally my grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
But the cat that we had the longest is a gray one, and he's about 6 years old. And ever since this last kitten came into the house, he didn't want to be in the house during the day at all. He is not interested. He's like, y'all need to stop bringing me kittens.
Because the kitten's driving him crazy.
Yeah, they're driving him crazy. So, but we live in a very wooded, very non-populated type of area. So we just let him out and he hangs out around the house. Which is, I wouldn't do that if we didn't live in the area that we live in.
Right.
So
we're right on Route 1, and Panda goes outside all the time.
Oh, really? Really? I
He'll
would be
even go
so
on a
scared to do
leash.
it. But there's a reason why I'm scared to do that. I had an outdoor cat once, and he was hit by a car in front of my house. So,
Aww.
yeah. So all my cats are indoor cats except for that one, and I let him go outside. And if I live in a too busy of an area as far as traffic goes, whenever we move, he'll just be a porch kitty. He'll be
Well,
he'll out on the
doesn't
porch.
go far. He doesn't go far. He'll go up and back and forth on like the little like porch sidewalk area that we have.
Oh,
He's
okay.
hid in the closet, like next to us. You know, like little things like that. He'll go, like when we come home from the store or something, he'll come and just like sit right outside, like, okay, you guys like didn't take it.
Yeah.
You know, but
That's
now,
that's what
my
that's what
dog will
Penelope
just start
does.
running around the house and start scaring everyone, but she don't go in the road.
Wow. Oh, that's good though.
Yeah, that's how my cats have always been. They always they'll go all around, right, I would say within a 5 foot, within 5 feet of our house. Or, if we have a fenced in backyard, they'll go up, they'll go around the backyard. But they never, like Penelope doesn't go out in the road or anything.
Yeah, I feel like my kitties. I'm too scared that my kitties would do that. Now here it's okay, but I there's one we would never let outside, but that's because he has a head tilt from an ear infection at an early age, so he can't jump very high. So I don't want him to get caught outside by a predator.
Yeah.
Well, my dog I could do it with, but that's because she's trained to stay right near me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because, as a service dog, she's trained for that. And on top of that, service dogs are the only dogs that are actually allowed to be off a leash.
That's fair. Okay. That makes sense. They're heavily trained
so she don't go far for me. No, she don't. Like, we brought her up here this past summer, and when we were coming back from our doctor's office, it's 2 doors down, but it's a big hill. And my baby came up, put her in the bathroom, and then came back to help me push up because I was getting tired.
Mm-hmm.
So she got out of the bathroom, went through the front door, opened the screen door, and went down the sidewalk to come to us and just walked back.
Wow.
At first it scared us because we never tested her like that, but she did it.
She did it. Good. Well, you guys, it is 6:43. So we're going to start with you, Robert. You tell us what's going on and with your channel and what everybody can expect to see from you and what your plans are. Let us know.
My plans for this week is pretty much I'm going to try to make some more ornaments and a bunch of gifts. So hopefully I'll get those done. And I've already challenged Ginger if she wants to take the challenge on.
Wait a minute. What was the challenge? I forget things.
Who can crochet the most, whether it's most yardage, because I know you're making big stuff and I'd be making smaller stuff, but who could crochet the most in the week? So I'm willing to do that challenge. And
I haven't been keeping track of yardage, but I've almost got this sweater finished.
There you go. And then probably I'm gonna be announcing my website and working on my website mostly.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, did you see Mel on his website where he put me and you?
I need to go over and look at his website. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I've been trying to make a point of getting out more. Like I talked to you about that earlier. Make a point of getting out and getting on my feet and move around more.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna look at that stuff. If not tonight, after this, because I want to finish my mom's blanket. Then tomorrow, because I'm gonna be staying home tomorrow because I have to edit. So.
Now, what kind of stuff are you going to be putting on your website? Are you going to be doing any kind of patterns or blog posting or?
I'm sorry, my dog's making us laugh right now. She's like,
I was like, are you watching TV?
That was my baby girl. I'm going to be doing vlog. I'm going to be doing, well, not vlog. That's this. I'm going to be doing blogging on it. The front page. It does have a little clip. I'm going to put in some interesting like YouTube videos that I think other people may find interesting of different patterns or shows or whatever, or just creators that I like. So those will all go on the front page, and then the second page is gonna be pictures of what I'm gonna be selling. And then the third page is the blog that's gonna happen. And every single page you can get to my YouTube, my Pinterest, and my Instagram and my email by just one click.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome. Okay,
and then,
so and thank you, Pixie Stitch. Thank you. Mwah. I appreciate that.
oh, yay! Welcome to Mel's wonderful world.
That's right. and I'm looking at all the chat through StreamYard, so I can't tell what level you are, but either way, I appreciate it. It doesn't even matter. I appreciate it so much. What's going on with you, Jen?
I'm just trying to get all my Christmas stuff done at this point. So I probably won't have my Monday night live this week. I will have my Discord Monday night, the Monday night yarn jam. That's still going on at 7.
Okay.
Tuesday night, I'm still up in the air whether I'm going to be able to do that or not. Definitely having Wednesday live, Affordably Geeky, Wednesday morning. And we're still up in the air about Christmas Eve. Oh, and also tomorrow morning, we've got tomorrow morning live with all of the Yarn Geek channel members at 7 a.m. And that will be, I'll be doing it at the same time on StreamYard and on Discord.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you're going to be live video on Discord, or will be voice?
It'll be live.
You gotta talk to me about how you did that, because I am trying to figure that out, and I haven't figured that part out yet.
You go into the voice and you just click the video button.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
It's super easy.
Oh, and I am working on Discord channel too.
That's sweet.
Awesome. Well, for me, first, before I get into my stuff, if you guys go down below in the description, there is a link to our Discord. So I do want to make sure all of y'all join in our Discord. It's lots of fun. Show off pictures of stuff that you're making and other things. So, and if you guys have that are in Discord or that join Discord and have any suggestions for new channels or things that we can do on there, hey, throw them out at us. We want to hear you. So please let us know.
Sure.
I also have a Discord that is down below as well, a little bit further down, I think, than the link to the yarn, because I think I put the yarn hooker ones first, and then my links are below that. I can't remember. Anyway, it's somewhere down there.
Right.
So that's linked down below. And if any of you guys are members, there are special channels specific for my members in the Discord, including the freebies for you guys. All my patterns that I write, and if I do any downloadables, they're all free to Mel's Besties, and those are available right now on Discord. To anybody who there are many rooms on my Discords, and for many things, because I have so many interests, so I separate it out.
Yeah, and I'm figuring out we are not going to be here the next 2 weeks, right, Mel?
That is right. So the yarn hookers is going to be taking 2 weeks off, and then we will be back after the new year. So that should be linked down below, Pixie Stitch. That should be linked down below as well. But give me a second, and I will throw a link in chat to both Discords.
Oh, and also, just because I'm not doing so many, I might be taking time off from the lives this week. I will be putting out a very non-edited video every day of progress, Christmas progress. I'm keeping myself accountable.
Oh, gotcha. I love it.
And because I just want to, even though I'm not live, I do want to say hi to everybody every day.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so this one that I'm putting in the chat right now. Oh, she's got a toy.
Her platypus.
Yeah, oh, a platypus. That's so cute.
Okay, so that one that I just put out there is that's to my Discord. Give me a minute. I'll also link your Discord to Jen.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, as long as I can get the share link thing.
I'm excited to learn more about the Discord. The more I learn about it, the more I like it. And I'm really excited about the things. I think I might I don't know. It just seems like a lot. You can do a lot we can do a lot for our members on the Discord.
Yes. And that's that. And I like the fact that you can separate out interests. So not everybody is going to be interested in looking at the same things. So this one here, I can't chew gum and talk at the same time, you guys. So if you could bear with me.
Are you chewing gum?
No, I'm not. I'm just like I'm not a multitasker.
Okay.
That's my way of saying I'm not a multitasker. Okay, so this link goes to the Yarn Hookers Discord. And then one more link for you guys.
Thank you for putting those links up, because I'm like doing the whole counting, sewing up the edges on this sweater.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No problem at all. Thank you for letting me being able to copy the Yarn Shack. All right.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, I copy, but you know what I'm saying? Although I love the chat. So the voice chat thing that you have going on. And I may have to well, we all borrow each other's ideas, I think.
Wait a minute, which voice chat?
Don't you do voice chat? You're saying the chat for tomorrow. Is that a live chat?
Oh, yeah, on the Discord for the members live. I do it kind of simultaneously. I have the Discord live chat on the computer, and then I also have the StreamYard going live up here. It's very confusing.
I thought about doing like Instagram and here at the same time, like have my phone right next to my computer.
Yeah.
I don't know how well I'd be at that though. It was a thought, but
yeah.
Oh, Jess just signed up for Discord. Okay, so on the Discord for Yarn Hookers, I did post a video that I saw that was pretty good at like just entry into Discord. And it's Discord 101. He does talk down to you a little bit while he's teaching you, but he does give you some good points. So
and I do want to remind everybody that the chat in the morning, Sunday mornings, is for all members. So it doesn't matter what level.
Okay, perfect. And then as far as my YouTube channel, I was going to get out a video yesterday, and unfortunately I had not edited it yet. So that is something that will be happening tomorrow. And then I will also work on getting another video out Friday, because I like to do a video every Friday. Unfortunately, this Friday I just had not edited yet. This one's going to take a lot of editing, because when I started it out, I can't remember, and I couldn't remember by the end of my recording it. Did I start with 5 and then I went down, or did I start with 1 and then I went up? That's actually going to be in the blooper at the end of the video, by the way. Because I actually say to myself, wait a minute, am I going up or am I going? Hold on, I don't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, so it's going to take some editing, and I am going to be focusing on that tomorrow. And then I am still going to have both my lives this week, and
Yay!
I think I'm going to have them next week too. So if I'm not going to have them next week, I'll let you know my Thursday live, but we're still working on the same pattern on Thursday. And then of course it's my, my live icebreaker questions and stuff on Tuesday.
And remind us what time those are on.
Thank you. They're both at 6 p.m. Eastern time or 5 p.m. her time.
My time. Central.
What time your time? Is it 7 your time? Is it 5 or 7 your time? If it's 6 my time.
Oh, it's 5 my time.
Okay.
Yes. 5 my time.
Yes. I'm with you, Pixie Stitch. I am loving seeing everybody's project. So please join the Discords, post the projects. We love to see them.
Yeah. And the Facebook group still. We're not forgetting the Facebook groups.
Exactly. I have not played lately, but Lisa, hit me up with what server you're on and stuff, because I am missing it. So let me know.
I got to start playing that too again.
Rift?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know. I mean, seriously, I would love to play with my pal.
I saw a really good idea before we let go. I saw a really good idea. It was something spider, the one they were talking about, Ginger, that made all the Pokemon stuff.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I went and looked at hers and the other one that they collaborated with. They did this thing where one would start, they each had 3 parts to make, and one, you couldn't say if it was a head, a wing, or whatever, and they would each make a part of an amigurumi or some type of project. And then when they were done, they sent it over, and then that other person had to make that one and then add to it. So after like, I think 9 parts, they put them all together, and then they would go and see. I haven't watched the whole thing, but that would be so neat to do.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. And that's who I was telling you about before the show.
Yeah, with the blanket with the squares, right?
Yeah.
150 squares, yes.
And what's her name? Spider? It's Spider, Skein Spider.
Yes, that's what you're saying. Something about Skein and Spider. Okay.
But it's Skein Spider with complicated knots. Those are the 2 together that did that project. And Complicated Knots has some amazing amigurumi too. So
sweet.
That's cool. I'll have to check
I thought
that
would be kind of neat, like to do one time. That would be kind of neat to do.
Oh yeah, that would be. And I want to make that blanket, that whole Pokemon blanket.
I am too.
Yay! Oh, we can do it together, Robert.
That works.
Okay.
I'll have to get one of my days where I can make a live where it's even an hour where we could go on and show our progress.
That would be fun.
Awesome.
We'll talk on Instagram, Ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, you two do it because I'm not going to make a commitment.
Sounds great.
Because I'm still finishing up other blankets, and my next one is my sister's blanket. So, which is with this yarn. Hang on. That yarn.
Ooh,
that's pretty.
Yeah. So that is my next big project with my tons of little projects that I do in between.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys, it is definitely time to go. It's 6:58, and I don't want you guys to be late for the Yarny Fiber Sisters.
Right.
So make sure you do a yarn hooker raid into the Yarny Fiber Sisters. But thank you so much for being here, Robert. It was a pleasure talking with you.
It was
a lot of fun. Yeah.
All right. And you guys don't ever hesitate to be on this community. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Ginger. I try not to interrupt people, but I do. Blah, 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 blah. All right.
I seriously love meeting every single person and getting to know everybody in our community.
I would love for each and every one of you to come onto our community night and chat with us. I don't care if you have a channel or not. I just want you to be here to chat with us. I don't care if you show your face or not. Just chat with us. So, so don't ever hesitate to join us. And until next time, you guys all have an amazing evening. And on your way out, don't forget to squeeze that like button. All right, pretty please. All right, thank you all so much for being here. Bye.
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 Bye.